feel like I look very bewildered today. I feel bewildered. I feel like I'm really struggling with a tsunami-like wave of depression that's crashing over me. But I'll ride it out. I usually do. I know that it's part chemical and quite a bit situational, but there's nothing I can really do about it right now except stay at work, and where I'm being juggled around to two different places. And now I'm back at one place, and I didn't think I'd have dinner duty, but I've got dinner duty because I'm just here to do whatever I'm told to do. All part of my job. And this gray, chilly weather is messing with me today. But gotta just keep it one day at a time, right? Take it one small bite of stress at a time and hope to be able to digest it. I'm getting weird vibes from my daughter, and I don't know why. Maybe I'm just being paranoid, but I don't know. Feeling a little nauseous. My TSH levels are very high. Normal is supposed to be for me like about 1.14 to 2, and it bounces all over the place. When I was first diagnosed with my autoimmune disease years and years ago, it shot up to like 89, and my doctor called me and she's like, "How are you still even living?" And today it's like, what'd she say, 33 and a half? That's very high. What it means is that my thyroid is not making enough thyroid hormone, and my pituitary is in overdrive, pumping out TSH, which means thyroid stimulating hormone. And it can make you tired, and it can exacerbate depression issues, and it makes your bones and joints ache, and it makes your face puffy, which is why I'm like a freaking blowfish. So I'm hoping that if I can get this med situation resolved somehow and rob Peter to pay Paul and juggle my finances, or maybe get some money from my aunt or something, I can afford at least a month's worth. And I don't know. I don't even really know why I'm talking about this. It's like the world's most creepy vlog to just be complaining all the time. I'm supposed to be remembering gratitude. And I'm grateful today to have a job, such as it is. And I do have food in my house. And I do have gas in my car. And I do have a car that runs, even though it's old. And people care about me. I'm just really cranky, really bitchy, really feel gypped in my life. I feel like I'm decrepit. My job's decrepit. My house is decrepit. My car's decrepit. I just feel decrepit. It's one of those days. And it's so funny, too, the way I rapid cycle like this, because, what was it, just last night I was talking about how awesome it was to have a great therapy session that went long. And then I read a comment from somebody, I think Mildred. You said it seemed fishy or something like that. Red flags. I don't know. I don't remember. But, of course, that's been like a bug in my ear now, wondering if there's something I'm supposed to be worried about, instead of just being positive that I have a caring, empathetic counselor. Hey, if I can't afford twice a week, he knows that, and I'll go to once a week. What can I do, you know? And it wouldn't hurt me to talk to a divorce lawyer, find out my rights, and it wouldn't hurt me to get all the letters from my various doctors about my various conditions. One of the other things that the caseworker said to me that makes disability so difficult is that they want a record of 15 years worth of employment. Not 15 jobs, 15 years worth of employment. And I've had a lot of jobs, you guys. I mean a lot of jobs. So I'm not sure how to find proof of that. I suppose I could just try to consult my memory and old journals that I used to write down all the jobs in. I think I stopped at about 77. Showed it to my son one time. He got a good laugh out of that. I've been working since I was 15. Was on my own with a full-time job, a car, and an apartment at 17. And except for the brief times of having kids and being home, being married, I've always worked. At least part-time, usually full-time. So you wouldn't think with all that history of working I could be in this position today, right? But I am, because I'm essentially single, and life's expensive in New York. And of course, my huge regret and my responsibility in this picture is the debt I allowed myself to get into. Seriously, being in debt is as big a regret for me as ever picking up my first drink. Because if I didn't have to pay all those minimum payments every month, I'd have an extra $500 to $600 a month, which would mean no worries about meds or groceries or co-pays or anything. So I'm not trying to sound too much like a victim. A lot of this is my own fault. I don't know. I do blame the mania at times for the overspending, but I've also had to rely on credit cards many times in my life. So, all right, I had my smoke. I had my little bitch session here, and now I'm going to go in and make potato salad with egg and barbecue chicken and a vegetable. All right, I'll talk to you guys later, I'm sure. Although 15 different times today I wanted to delete Facebook and delete YouTube. But that's kind of like throwing a temper tantrum, and it's not productive because I do need to reach out and talk about things and share. But I have to admit that I'm petty enough to have difficulty sometimes on Facebook with seeing everybody posting pictures of their vacation homes and their boats and their cars and their loving relationships and their vacations and, building homes, and I'm over here with nothing to show for anything, and a great big pocket full of aspirations and ambitions and dreams, but no energy to see them through or even get them started. It's starting to rain. I gotta go. I love you guys. Peace out.